Here is the clock, the Trumpton clock, telling the time steadily, sensibly, never too quickly, never too slowly, telling the time for Trumpton. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. The Mayor of Trumpton steps out onto his balcony, takes a deep breath, and then looks round the market square below. Clockmaker is taking down his shutters. Mr. Clamp, the greengrocer, is arranging some oranges. And here's Mrs. Cobbett, with her flower basket over her arm, hurrying to her pitch at the foot of the statue of Queen Victoria. The people of Trumpton are preparing for a busy day. The Mayor turns and enters his office. Mr. Troop, the town clerk, is ready for him. Good morning, Your Worship. There are several papers for you to sign, I'm afraid. The Mayor sits at his desk, picks up his pen. Fire brigade, library, road repairs, postage stamps, rubbish bins, swimming baths, broken window panes, park gates, waterworks, painting all the street lamps, dust cart, youth club, church bazaar, drains. There, says the Mayor. That's that. And now I think I will inspect the park. Please call my car, Mr. Troop. I will leave as soon as I have purchased a red carnation from Mrs. Cobbett. The Mayor hurries downstairs and through the front door. Mrs. Cobbett only just has time to pin his buttonhole into place before the mayoral car arrives. Thank you, Mrs. Cobbett. To the park, Philby, please. The car stops near the pond in Trumpton Park. Philby helps the Mayor out and hands him a bag of bread. I like the robin's merry song, the thrushes and the lark, but best of all I like the ducks who swim in Trumpton Park. For ducks will never fly away as soon as I appear. They swim up in their search for food without a sign of fear. Their heads are dark and shiny green, their feathers brown and white. Their yellow beaks are broad and flat, their eyes are round and bright. I like the robin's merry song, the thrushes and the lark, but best of all I like the ducks who swim in Trumpton Park.
The mayor shakes the last crumbs from the paper bag, screws it up, and looks around for a rubbish basket. "Here, your worship, I'll take that," calls the park keeper. "Ah, Mr. Craddock," says the mayor. "Everything all right?" "Everything's normal," says Mr. Craddock, "and that means litter."
Silver paper, toffee paper, dirty bit of cardboard, chair ticket, bus ticket, button from a dress, chocolate wrapper, envelope, another bit of cardboard. Can't they use the litter bins and not make such a mess? Leave litter in the litter bins and never leave a mess.
"And another thing, your worship," says Mr. Craddock. "One of the park benches has collapsed. It's getting a bit old, I'm afraid. I've got Mr. Minton and his son Nibs working on it now. Over here, sir." "Good morning, Mr. Minton. Good morning, Nibs." "Ah, good morning, your worship," calls Chippy Minton. "We're nearly finished, and then this seat will be as good as new."
I like my job as a carpenter, there's nothing I'd rather be. I've had my tools for many long years, they're all good friends to me. A mallet and drill are in my bag, a file and gimlet too. Sandpaper sheets, a brace and bit, a brad awl and some glue. I like my job as a carpenter, there's nothing I'd rather be. I've had my tools for many long years, they're all good friends to me. I've chisels and saws all keen and sharp, a jack and a smoothing plane. I know that oak will plane up true while mahogany changes grain. I like my job as a carpenter, there's nothing I'd rather be. I've had my tools for many long years, they're all good friends to me.
"Phew," says Chippy, "this wood's tougher than I thought. Warm work, eh, Nibs?" "Hello, what's that?" "It's Mr. Antonio, the ice cream man," cries the mayor. "He couldn't have come at a better moment. Come along, ices for everyone. I'll pay."
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, here's the ice cream van. If you want to buy a lolly, come as quickly as you can. If you'd rather have an ice, you will find they're very nice. Just hurry up and buy one from the ice cream man. Would you rather have a chalk ice or a cornet or a brick? Or if you buy a lolly, please don't throw away the stick. Find the nearest litter bin, put the stick and paper in, and buy another lolly from the ice cream man.
Under the trees, the mayor, Mr. Craddock, Chippy and Nibs are all eating ices. The mayor has taken off his robes and chain of office. It wouldn't do for him to be recognised eating ice cream in public. Meanwhile, in her hat shop in the market square, Miss Lovelace is busy persuading a customer to buy one of her latest creations. "Oh yes, madam," she says, "everything here is quite exclusive, and I'm sure we have a hat that will be most suitable for you."
A hat for a young girl so sweet and so slim, has long velvet ribbons and a wide shady brim, with bright yellow daisies so fresh and so fair, to echo the colour of her long golden hair. A hat for a lady so fine and so grand must always be fashioned with a pure silken band, and one single hat pin of a silver so rare, to set as a contrast to her glossy black hair.
"You'll take this one, madam? I'll have it sent round. Good day." "Mitzi, Daphne, Lulu." And from the back room come Miss Lovelace's three peaks. "Come along, time for a walk." Miss Lovelace locks up her shop, and then, with Mitzi, Daphne and Lulu, she crosses the square. Mr. Clamp, the greengrocer, is very pleased to see her. "Good morning, Miss Lovelace. What can I do for you today? As you can see, we've got absolutely everything."
Come buy my vegetables, fruit ripe and beautiful, fine, fresh and fancy, come buy them from me. Come buy, come buy, come buy them from me. Cabbages, carrots and tender spring greens, broccoli, Brussels tops, fresh runner beans, peaches and plums and pears by the pound, parsnips and beetroot straight from the ground, apples and oranges, strawberries too, mushrooms gathered in this morning's dew, radishes, lettuces, onions, shallots, tomatoes, potatoes and lots of spinach. Come buy my vegetables, fruit ripe and beautiful, fine, fresh and fancy, come buy them from me. Come buy, come buy, come buy them from me.
Miss Lovelace gives Mr. Clamp her order, and he promises to deliver it. "Come along, my darlings, to the park." In the park, Chippy and Nibs are about to resume their work when they see an old friend approaching them. It's Mr. Robinson, the window cleaner. "Hello," says Chippy. "What are you doing here? Going to clean the greenhouse?" "No," says Mr. Robinson, "I've already done that. I'm working on the lamps now. Look at that one by the lily pool. Absolutely filthy." And Mr. Robinson sets his ladder against the lamp-post, plunges his leather into a bucket of water, wrings it out, and flicks it.
It is hard to see out or for light to come in through window panes coated in a thin layer of grime. Mullioned or lattice work, frosted or plain, your windows will let in the sunshine again if you send for the man who cleans windows in time. Send for the window cleaner, don't delay, send today. He will come with his ladder, his leather and pail, and wash all the grime away. He will put up his ladder and fill up his pail, wring out his leather and give it a shake. The panes that he cleans he will clean without fail, because of the pains he will take, because of the pains he will take. Send for the window cleaner, don't delay, send today. He will come with his ladder, his leather and pail, and wash all the grime away.
"Well, you've certainly made that glass sparkle," says Chippy. "But I must get on with my work. What with you and the ice cream man, I've been held up too long." "Oh dear, here's Miss Lovelace. Mitzi, Daphne, Lulu, stop it. It's only Mr. Minton sawing wood." Three Peaks are racing round and round poor Chippy, getting more and more excited. Mitzi suddenly dashes off on her own. She's not looking where she's going. She makes straight for Mr. Robinson's ladder. "Look out!" Mitzi has upset the ladder, and Mr. Robinson has fallen into the pool. Chippy and Nibs rush to help him out. Luckily, it's not very deep. "Oh, I am so sorry," says Miss Lovelace. "Mitzi, you naughty dog. Oh, Mr. Robinson, are you all right?" But Mr. Robinson is frantically searching his wet pockets. "My watch," he cries. "My gold watch. It's in the pool. I'll never be able to find it in all that mud." The mayor knows exactly what to do. "I'll call the fire brigade," he says. "They can pump the lily pool dry, and then we can find the watch. The pool needs cleaning anyway." "Hello, Trumpton Fire Station. Captain Flack here."
"The mayor here. A gold watch has been dropped in the lily pool in Trumpton Park. Can you come and pump it dry?"
"What's that? A gold watch? In the Trumpton Park lily pool?" "Certainly, your worship. We'll be there right away. Right away." Pew, pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, Grubb. The fire engine arrives in the park, and Captain Flack loses no time. "Man the pump!" pool is soon emptied and Mr. Robinson's watch is quickly found. It is not long before the members of the fire brigade are on the bandstand, with their gleaming musical instruments poised for the first item in the Trumpton Park band concert. Captain Flack takes up his baton and